the board members for the Burning Man Project. So welcome everybody to UN Plaza and the launch of the Burning Man Project. We are so thrilled to meet our neighbors here in the Tenderloin. We're so thrilled to create relationships. We're so thrilled to create relationships with people here in the Tenderloin, to see what we have to work with other people, and to make something really crazy and hopefully magical happen here. We're also extremely happy to be working with the San Francisco city itself, with the reinvigoration efforts that are happening in Mid-Market. Tonight we have two esteemed people with us from the city. We have the mayor, Ed Lee, with us. We also have the president of the Board of Supervisors, David Chu, with us. So I just want to wish you all an opportunity to welcome me, to welcome Ed, to welcome the mayor. Mayor, please come and join us.
Well, thank you, Harley. And if I may, I don't know if it's premature, but may I say, welcome home, fellow burners! It is great. You know, there's invitations going on for that Burning Man, and we're still thinking about it. In fact, I'm going to call up David Chu, our board president, to come join me up here. He was looking at that viola, and he was saying, you know, he plays a mean violin already, so I don't know if he's going to pick this up and start having us dance. But I'm also going to invite Eric Marr, Supervisor Marr, who's the only one of us three who's been to Burning Man. Come on up, Eric. I don't know if it's just because we're Chinese men or something with Burning Man. I don't know what that's about, but I will say this. The Burning Man Project has been a wonderful, wonderful contributor to our Central Market Cultural District. And working with our Office of Economic Development, I know Amy Cohen is here with her wonderful staff. Thank you, Amy, and Jen Matz, and all your wonderful staff. You're working with Jill Manton and the Arts Commission, who's here tonight as well, trying to liven up and really excite the arts community along with Burning Man to really take a look at all of the areas where we have these vacancies and to put life into them through art. And there's so much to do. And that is right. Art is about life, it's about activity, it's about people. And as Harley said earlier, it's about creating relationships. And I want to thank all of you for being here tonight, for sharing your wonderful Friday with us, for the music that just started here that got us centered, and now we can go crazy a bit. But I have not only a celebratory announcement with the Burning Man Project launch tonight, but there are so many other wonderful things that are being attracted to this area. We've got, and I want to thank Hal Fisher. Is Hal here with SF Camera Works? Hal, thank you very much, Hal, for locating up there on Taylor Street. No, you're down here at 1011. Around the corner, that's right. And it's because you're working with Will and Gladys Thatcher. Thank you very much for being here. Wonderful property owners who have joined Camera Works to come together and work together to enliven this effort to create a place where our underserved youth can learn about the Camera Works. Thank you very much. Wonderful, wonderful effort here. And what I wanted to say earlier, because it's been on my mind for a long time, you know that old original Joe's Place up on Taylor Street? Yes. Well, there is alive and well. They have brought in Piano Fight, the theater Piano Fight that's going to be there located at 144 Taylor. That's a wonderful addition. They'll be starting, I believe, in sometime in this fall. And where is Original Joe's going? Well, they're going to locate at North Beach. Congratulations, the Dugan family, for finding a place in North Beach. Wonderful. We'll be up there as well. Been a patron of Original Joe's for many, many stomachs, many years. I want to also specifically thank the Piano Fight Theater. There's Dan Williams, there's Rob Reddy, and there's Kevin Fink. Are you all here? Anybody here from that? Thank you very much for starting out there and for beginning that wonderful theater. I know you're going to be asking the Arts Commission and grants for the arts. I see our director here, Carrie Shulman, grants for the arts. You've been a wonderful partner, Carrie, in looking out for the startups that are all going on and helping them along and helping to identify where they could be and how they can get started. Places like you and I both started the Gray Arts Foundation right there at the corner of 6th and Market. So there's so many people to thank tonight, but I wanted to begin with this list. These are the newest, freshest efforts to start up. And again, to signal to you as mayor and as working with our Board of Supervisors, to thank all of you for reinvigorating this Central Market with all your arts activity, with your innovation, with your enthusiasm. We're going to get this done. There's going to be not a storefront available in the next year because they're going to be filled with art, filled with people, and the business and the residents who are all going to come and celebrate this. So thank you very much for this launch. Appreciate it.
Thank goodness it's Friday, everyone. Who's excited to be a San Franciscan? It's wonderful to see everyone here. I want to especially acknowledge my colleague Eric Marr because he is the only member of the Board of Supervisors who has gone up to Burning Man. But I know that is going to change. In fact, Mayor Lee and I were joking that we are thinking of going up this year so we can resolve all the differences at City Hall and work them all out in the desert. Yeah? What do you think, Mayor Lee? Whatever it takes, bringing people together to get things done. That is what we want to do up in Burning Man. San Francisco has been a beacon to the entire world for creativity and for innovation, and I want to thank all of you for representing the very best of what that's about. And I also want to welcome you to this neighborhood. The Tenderloin, the mid-market area, is so grateful for all the changes we know are going to happen in the coming years. In this year alone, we are bringing Twitter and incredible technology companies to this area. We are bringing artists and theaters. We are bringing small businesses and new hamburger joints. And we are bringing Burning Man. And I want to thank the Burning Man Project for being on the forefront of not only the creative culture, but you represent what the greatest partnerships are about. What happens when you bring government and the private sector and the nonprofit sector with residences and neighborhoods and young people. I know that this is a project that is going to be reaching out to children in the Tenderloin. I want to thank you for doing that. And I also want to thank Burning Man for one other quality that we like here in San Francisco: experimentation. And I'm not just talking about magic mushrooms or anything like that. Here in San Francisco, just within a few blocks from here, we have been experimenting with what it means to close Market Street, with what it means to take back parking spaces for parklets. I want to thank those of you who are transit advocates here who are part of the amazing revolution that we are moving forward in San Francisco. But of course, hats off to Burning Man, because you are really leading the way in how we think about coming together as a community, coming together as a city. So with that, without any further ado, it is my honor to introduce one of the founders of the Burning Man Project. Where is Larry Harvey? Come on up.
I didn't want to speak to the post. I'm not here as the founder of Burning Man. I'm representing the Burning Man Project, the new nonprofit. Our offices are just down the street, at 995 Market at 6th, right in the heart of the Mid-Market District. Our mission is to bring the culture of the Burning Man community back to the world, and there's no better place to commence this effort than in San Francisco, our hometown. Now, we know a thing or two about building a vibrant city and culture from the ground up. And the chief thing we know was expressed by the great Jane Jacobs. Cities, she said, have the capability of providing something for everybody, only because and only when they are created by everybody. And this is the principle that will guide the Burning Man Project's actions. Working with the city of San Francisco, we can do many things. You've noticed all the vacant and boarded up shop fronts along Market Street, I'm sure. We can begin to change this.
I'm willing to go to rent.
Pardon me? Anyway, we can change this by making it easier for artists to occupy them. Working with our sister organization, the Black Rock Arts Foundation, we can install public artworks. If you look behind you, you'll see 2 of them freshly installed. We can also do what all of us are doing here today and convene celebrations. Let's irrigate the corridor with interactive art. We certainly know how to do that. But we can do more. We can do more than this, and every one of you here can participate. Let's broaden the scope and think about more than just Market Street. After all, cities have the capability of providing something for everybody only because and only when they are created by everybody. Let's look beyond the Central Market corridor and involve the neighborhood. You know, the community that already lives here, of which this person is a member. If you go down to the project's office and look across Market Street, you will see the gateway to the Tenderloin. You see, we don't mean to merely decorate our city's main street. That would be superficial. We want to help change lives.
That's right.
We want to do what we do best by inventing truly interactive art. We want to work with local folks, the real residents of this district, by creating art that is made by and for the people. We will need volunteers in order to accomplish this, and those of you who are burners know exactly what I'm talking about. In the coming year, we want you to pay attention to our website, burningmanproject.org, and eventually, I promise there will be no shortage of things to do. Burning Man, the private event, may be sold out of tickets, but the Burning Man Project is destined to fill a much larger canvas. To participate in it, you won't need no stinking tickets. And I already hear people referring to where we are, UN Plaza, as UN Playa. So to repeat what the mayor has already said, welcome home.